Week 17 takes us to Arlington, Texas at Jerry World as it's game 2 between the Giants and Cowboys. So entering today, the Giants won the first matchup in week 6. The Cowboys stumbling right now, currently the 7th seed in the playoff race. They've lost 3 of their last 4, entering today 8-7 for the Giants. Their first 1 seed, they clinched it last week since 2008 where they were 1 and done, but they're 13-2 right now. As welcome back to episode 38 of the Madden franchise. I hope you all are doing well. As always, if you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share it to your friends as game 2, Cowboys trying to cling on for any hope. The Giants don't have anything to play for today except to potentially knock their division rival out of the postseason picture. So this Cowboys team, I mean, their defense is incredible. 62 sacks on the year. Micah Parsons leads the NFL in sacks at 32 interceptions. Trayvon Diggs has 23, which leads the NFL. And this Giants offense has been explosive, averaging almost 40 points a game. You see the yards per attempt, the completion rate isn't completely correct, but you know, we don't care. They're still absurdly explosive, and they put 41 up on this defense in week 6. We'll see if they perform similarly as Dak and the Cowboys are going to get the football first to cling on to any playoff hopes as the 7th seed. Graham Gano sends us away, and week 17 is underway. Amari Baskerville will take a knee 5 yards deep in the end zone, and here is Prescott. And week 6, 305 yards, 2 touchdowns, which is a season high. It's been a down year for Prescott, and this offense has been good. It's been up and down. Martin, Zeke Elliott, CeeDee Lamb, Dalton Schultz, all Pro Bowlers. Of course, remember, they brought in Jermaine Ifedi, Sterling Shepard from the Giants. The offense, you know, it's clicked. And in this 4-game stretch where they've lost 3 of 4, it's the offense that's been struggling a lot. As they'll start from the 25 with 2 tight ends. It's Schultz and Parham, the former Charger. On the motion, it's Prescott, and he'll throw it away. This Giants defense, it's been a struggle. Gave up, I mean, just an offensive explosion to one of the worst offenses in football last week in the Commanders. 2nd and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. Prescott through the air, has time, hit by Thibodeau. It's caught, and gaining 7 is CeeDee Lamb, the superstar receiver, over 1,000 yards again. 3rd and 3. On this opening drive, they need the 35. Prescott timing throw. He has Lamb to the 39 and a first down. And now 2nd and 9 from the 39. Opening drive for the Cowboys. 3 receivers out there. Prescott, pressure. Trying to set the screen. Intercepted. It's picked up by Thibodeau, and there he goes. Prescott doesn't have the angle. Touchdown, Giants. He had an interception on the screen earlier this year. This one, his first career pick 6. And the Giants strike first on a wow play by Kayvon Thibodeau. 6-0, 2 minutes into this game. And the kick by Gano. It's up and good. It's 7-0 New York. In a flash. And the Cowboys take over from the 25. Not how you wanted to start for Dak Prescott. Now 2nd in the NFL in interceptions. Caught by Lamb. He shoves Boss to the turf and picks up 12 and a first down, Dallas. All passes so far for the Cowboys. 3rd and 7. 2 tight ends set. So that's Parham, the extra one. Play action. And Prescott throws sideline. He's got Lamb, and he's been heavily involved. It's a gain of 10 on the first down. To midfield he goes. Back 3 receivers now at the midfield strip, just on the Giants side of it. And it's caught by Schultz. Tackled by Robinson. He's got 13, and that's already 10 pass attempts for the Cowboys. And Prescott 7 for 10 with a pick 6. He's hit 3 in a row, however, and a lot of targets for CeeDee Lamb. Cowboys so far have run 10 plays. They've all been passes. No runs to Zeke. And the Giants haven't even set foot on offense yet. First down, make it 11 straight. To start the game on the outside, it is incomplete for Shepard. Lost the coverage. Now 3rd and 9. After the first run of the day goes for 1 to Elliott. Prescott. Pressure coming. Down he goes. Aaron Robinson was set on the blitz. He has 3 sacks in his last 4 games. And it's a punt for the Cowboys. And here's Anger. From his own 45. Well, Ross will let that go. It's out of bounds at the 5. And now comes Jonathan Cummings. 371 yards, no touchdowns, but a career-high 92% completion rate. Only 2 incompletions in that game against the Cowboys in Week 6. And here's the offense again. Darius Slayton getting run. He's played very well. And, of course, wide receiver 3 might be a target in the offseason for the Giants. I mean, everything else has just been incredible. Offensive line is protected well. They've been able to run just as well as they have last year, as they'll start with an extra offensive lineman in the goal line set and give it to Barkley. Up the middle, and he'll pick up 3. This Cowboys defense is nothing short of incredible. Micah Parsons leads the lead in sacks. DeMarcus Lawrence did last year, won Defensive Player of the Year. Osa was a Pro Bowler. Jaron Kearse was a Pro Bowler. They drafted Carlos Parker. And Trayvon Diggs, likely, unless Adoree Jackson has one of the most insane runs, as McLaurin picks up 10. Unless Adoree Jackson has one of the most insane runs we've ever seen from a corner. Trayvon Diggs will lead the league in interceptions for the 2nd straight year. Motion by Bellinger. And a keeper for Jonathan Cummings. He's met by Diggs. He shrugs him off, and there he goes. Jonathan Cummings has speed, and Carlos Parker brings him down to 47. That's a gain of 28 on his first carry of the day. And here we go. Near midfield. Empty set. Cowboys showing blitz. And Cummings saving play clock down to 7. Blitz unblocked. Floater. McLaurin. He's got it. All the way down to the 14. It's a gain of 40. And the Giants in the red zone. Now 3rd and 6. He hasn't missed a pass yet from the 10. Blitz. Quick pass. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Bellinger is 2nd of the year. His first game against Washington. He now has 2 in his last 3. And the Giants strike first on offense. It's now 14-0. And there's your first points of offense. Graham Gano makes it 14-zip after a 7-play, 95-yard drive. Didn't make the Cowboys defense look good, did they? 2nd and 10. Cowboys take back over. On the outside, it's caught by Schultz. And Schultz picks up 7. Now 3rd and 3. 5 minutes left in this first quarter, already trailing by 14. Prescott has the time. Pressure, and he'll throw it away incomplete. So the Giants will take over with the 1st and 10 from the 33. With 2 tight ends, play action. Cummings, quick hitter. It's caught by Johnson. Shrugs off a man and picks up a quick 13. He's now 5 for 5, 82 yards in the score. 1st and 10. Cummings underneath. He's got Bellinger. Parsons drags for 7. Now 2nd and 3. Full house backfield for the Giants. And play action. Pressure baking down. That's Osa hit. Cummings a floater. Oh, it's caught. Down to the 30. That's Calvin Ridley. Unbelievable. It's now inside the 32. 2nd and 12. Give it to Barkley. And Saquon Barkley with a quick gain of 14. And they're in the red zone. Now 2nd and 12. From the 20. Blitz picked up. Cummings underneath. He's got Slayton. Turns the corner. Blocked by Ridley. Darius Slayton inside the 5. It's 1st and goal. Now 8 for 8. I formation. 3 tight ends. Final minute. Give it to Barkley. And Barkley for 2. Maybe 1. Perhaps the final play of the quarter. Extra offensive lineman in on 2nd and goal. Extra offensive lineman is Perk, by the way. Nowhere to go for Barkley. 3rd and goal. 2nd quarter begins. 2 tight ends in the shotgun. Cowboys looking to stop the run. Cummings protected. End zone. Flag is down, but it's caught for the touchdown. It's Calvin Ridley. It's 4th of the year. But a flag in the backfield, and we'll check what that is. Van Der Esch seems to think it's on him. And it is. Yeah, Cummings was hit late. So 21-0 after this kick by Gano. And after the first play of the 2nd quarter, 10 plays, 66 yards. And the Cowboys, they need something, and they need it quick. Down 21 with the playoffs on the line. Remember, the Giants don't have anything to play with. 2nd and 4. Underneath, he's got the check down. That is Elliott's. And Elliott's still going out of bounds at the 41. Prescott now 9 for 15 on a 1st and 10. At the 41. Prescott, quick hitter. It's caught by Schultz. He's got 7. So 2nd and 3. 3 receivers out there in the shotgun. And the give. Rare one to Elliott. Still going all the way to the 41. So 1st down. The rookie Hawkins in the backfield. In lieu of... That's Elliott. And down he goes! Prescott had all day, and Ojulari ended it. His 18th sack of the year, which leads the team. And the 2nd and 19 at midfield now. Under center. Elliott back in. Prescott, pressure bearing down on the run. A floater, intercepted! Picked up by Xavier McKinney into Cowboys territory. Finally brought down by Shepard. His 8th of the year, which leads all safeties. It's 3rd in the NFL. And the Giants take over in plus territory. From the 35 in the pistol and motion by Ridley. They flip it to him. And Ridley up ahead for 4, and Cummings has now hit 10 passes. He's 10 for 10. Still only 2 completions against the Cowboys this year. 10 for 10, 127 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, that's a perfect passer rating. So 2nd and 6 from the 30 in the second quarter. And a keeper. And a chip by Ridley. Blocked by Johnson. There he goes. Touchdown, Giants. It's easy. His 17th of the year, a 7th straight game with a score. This is from 30 yards out. And the Giants pad the lead. Oh my goodness. You think they have nothing to play for, but knocking the Cowboys out means a lot. 28-zip. And not even 5 minutes into the second quarter. 1st and 10, Cowboys take back over with play action. And Prescott, the quick hitter, he's got Shepard, the former Giant, to the 43. Prescott approaching 100 yards on a 1st and 10. From the 43. Quick hitter underneath. It's caught by Gallup. Gets rocked by White to the 48. So 2nd and 1. 5 minutes into the second quarter. They give to Elliott. Elliott has space. Blocked by Baskerville. All the way to the 30. That's his 4th carry of the day. He has 35 yards. And a flag down on 1st and 10. That is the right tackle, Ifedi, who jumped off sides. So it's 1st and 15. After the false start, 3 receivers set. Lamb to the left. Prescott protected. And over the middle, he's got his man. It's Lamb. All the way to the 12. So it's 1st down. 3 tight ends set. The extra tight ends, Ferguson and Parham. And they move Ferguson across the formation. Taking the play clock down to 5. They give to Elliott up the middle. And takes it inside the 10 for 4. 2nd and 6. Elliott is tired, but he's still in there on the underneath route. It's caught by Schultz. Tackled with 5, 3rd and 1. And they go 3 tight ends again. Giants want to stop the run. And the Cowboys pass. Prescott, touchdown, Cowboys. And it's Dalton Schultz, his 4th of the year, 1st since week 10. And the Cowboys finally get on the scoreboard halfway in the second quarter. And here's Will Lutz, the former Saint, with his first kick of the day. It's up and good, and that caps off a 7-play, 78-yard drive. And the Giants take back over with a chance to milk the clock. They've only run 20 plays of offense. Play number 21 is a handoff to Barkley, and Barkley has the first to the 36. Now 1st and 10. I mean, the turnovers really helping. They haven't done much. They haven't had to do much, and they've already scored 28. And Cummings lowers the shoulder on Parker. Oh, he was flattened, but he's inside Cowboys territory. Now 3rd and 5. Under 4.5 to play, second quarter. 3 receivers set. And the check down to Barkley, met by Damone Clark. And he's sandwiched by Parker and Gallimore. 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Going against the wind, so field goal not given, but the QB sneak is. Now 3rd and 6. Perhaps the final play before third quarter, or the 2-minute warning. Cummings, protected. Has his man, it's Ridley, and there he goes. All the way down to the 14. And now 12 for 12. As 1st and 10 in the red zone. The delayed give to Barkley. Breaks the tackle of Gallimore. Inside the 10, he has 5. Taking the play clock down now. 2nd and 5. Cummings steps up. He's going to run. Lowers the shoulder. And is down to the 1. So it's 1st and goal. Taking the play clock down again. Extra offensive lineman in. That's Matt Pert. Give it to Barkley. He is in. Touchdown, Giants. Number 24 on the year. And make that 45 on this series on the ground. That's not even including receiving. And here's the kick by Gano. 35-7 with 40 seconds remain. 13 plays, 74 yards the entire half of this quarter. Cowboys take over from the 23 with the 1st and 10. 4-man rush underneath Elliott. On the screen, with Martin in front. Breaks the tackle of Boss and out of bounds at the 38. First and 10 under 30 seconds to play. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Prescott, pressure by Thibodeau. Hit as he's thrown the floater to Gallup. Intercepted. Picked off by Boss. Gets a block by Crowder. And a block by White. And there he goes. Prescott couldn't get him. Leon Boss is going to go the distance. His 3rd pick 6 of the year. Touchdown, Giants. Unbelievable. Leon Boss only knows the end zone. And it's 41-7. And with this kick by Gano, 42-7 heading into halftime. What a half by the Giants. And we still have 30 minutes to go. So we enter the break up 42-7. You can see the offensive stats. They didn't have to do much. Still almost 300 yards of offense. The Cowboys not that far behind, as we'll take a look at the next gen stats. And the Giants ran inside half the time for 6.3 a carry. Dominance on the ground, and for the Dallas Cowboys, they threw it short almost half the time. A similar success rate, 86.6% completion rate. It's really good. Hey, did I mention the Giants have to get the ball first? We're underway. And Gerald Payne will take it across the 20. 21. So the starters there are done, and no matter the score, I was going to do this. The backups will play the rest of this game. On a 2nd and 8. Quick hitter to Sean Corbin, the backup running back. And Corbin picks up 6, 3rd and 2. Opening drive, 2nd half. Tyrod Taylor, the backup quarterback, with the quick hitter to Kenny Galladay. And the 1st down. So a lot of backups in at every position except Evan Neal. Play action. Taylor on the run. That ball's out, and it's picked up by Osa. That is Kelvin Joseph, who forced the fumble, his first career forced fumble and sack, and the Giants have a short field. Backups in on defense as well. If we blow a 42-7 lead, we blow a 42-7 lead. It's not the end of the world to me. Elliott on the run. And Elliott takes it to the 6, gain of 19. So 1st and goal. 26. The give to Zeke. Up the middle, he has 2. 2nd and goal. Let's say with this heavy set, Janovich, the fullback, in front of Zeke, offset to the left. Give it to Elliott, and he's got halfway there. 3rd and goal. Goal line personnel for both sides, 3 tight ends and the fullback. In front of Elliott, and fake it. Prescott fires, wide open. Touchdown, Dallas. Jake Ferguson, his 2nd career score, and the Cowboys had another touchdown against the backups. 42-14, 4 plays, 24 after the fumble by Tyrod Taylor, as the Giants take over with the 3rd and 9, 4 minutes into this 3rd quarter. Quick hitter, Tanner Hudson turns the corner, and he's got the first of the 38s. Giants offense trying to do something with the backups against one of the best defenses in football. Tyrod Taylor steps up in the pocket, chased by Osa, has the first. Slides with about 13. So 1st and 10. From the 49, 2nd drive of the half, give it to Jashawn Corbin. Jashawn has 7. 2nd and 3. Number 41. And the keeper for Tyrod Taylor. And there he goes. Slides with about 12. And now 3rd and 10. And they need the 19 to convert. 2 tight ends. Play action. Time. Pressure. Flag. Incomplete for Tanner Hudson. Would have been caught 15, enough for a first. Oh my goodness. And that is DeMarcus Lawrence, the defensive player of the year, who hit Tyrod Taylor too late. Now 3rd and 8. 1.5 into this quarter. Tyrod Taylor runs, and Taylor picks up the first of the 4. It's 1st and goal. So under 7 to play 3rd quarter. Give it to Jashawn Corbin. Dives and is in for the touchdown. Jashawn Corbin, his 2nd score of the year. The other was week 5 at Arizona. And the Giants close in on 50. And they match the 7 off the turnover on the opening drive. 12 plays, 75 yards. Cowboys take over from the 25 on 1st and 10. 6:30 to play 3rd quarter. A fake pressure. Down he goes. Quincy Roche. His first of the year comes against Tyron Smith. Matches his career number 8 in the 2nd and 15. From the 20. And they give it to Zeke. Block on McFadden, a broken tackle on Beavers. And brought down by Payne and Roche with a gain of 14, 3rd and 1. And of course the Giants are going to be okay with the ground game. That's just going to take clock off as Elliott on the outside. Met by Pinnock and Holmes. So first down at the 40. Elliott is so tired. Prescott pressure by Rose. Throws downfield. He's got Lamb. Oh, what a throw. And still going all the way to the 25. And a gain of 35 to the superstar C.D. Lamb. And a first down at the 25. 4 to play, 3rd quarter. 3-man rush. Prescott. The floater. It's caught by Gallup. Down to the 5. A gain of 20. And it's 1st and goal. Goal line set. And a give to Andy Janovich. Met by Beavers. Loss of 1. 2nd and goal. From the 6. Give it back to Janovich. Up the middle. Gets lost yardage back and then a couple more. 3rd and goal. And the Giants have a goal line stand. 4-man rush. Prescott. The floater. Touchdown Dallas. And that's Dalton Schultz. His 2nd career 2-touchdown performance. The other week 3 in 2021 against the Eagles. 49-21, 2:11 to play. After an 8-play, 76-yard drive. Giants take over with the 2nd and 10. Taylor, the quick hitter, Jashawn Corbin. He's been the feature of this offense, or this backup offense. Now 3rd and 12. Final play over the quarter break. Taylor, instant pressure, down he goes. Neville Gallimore, a career high 8.5 sacks this year. He had 6.5 last year with the Cowboys. And they take over from the 34 with the 2nd and 14. As we've reached the 4th quarter. 49-21 game. Pressure and caught by Shepard. And Shepard takes it to the 47. 3rd and 1. Empty set, 2 tight ends. No running back out there, so Parham replaces Elliott essentially. 3rd and 1. Prescott. As all day. Prescott is going to float it for Schultz. He's got it inside the 10 and is brought down by Pinnock at the 8. They are definitely finding their holes against this backup defense. 1st and goal. 3 receivers set from the 8. The give. Elliott walks in for the touchdown. Dallas. His 10th of the year. It's his 3rd year as a starter hitting 10 touchdowns. And they bring it within 21. Here's the kick by Lutz, up and good. And it is a 21-point game, 4 plays, 62 yards. Giants take over with a 3rd and 11. 12-11 to play, 4th quarter. To Rod Taylor, pressure by Parsons, hit by Lawrence, incomplete. So 4th and 11 and the pump by Gillen. And it's shanked. Baskerville will play it at the 49, take it into Giants territory. And he almost had a lane to the end zone, but he's tackled at the 41 as is. 1st down and 10. Inside plus territory is where this drive will begin. Under 12 to play. Blitz picked up. It's caught. Shepard fights for the 1st to the 30, gain of 11. 2nd and 10. Dallas now out gaining the Giants on the day. Prescott. Protected. Brown chases. And now finds his man. Is caught by Shepard. That ball's out. And it's picked up by the Giants. That's Dean Belton who forced it. And McFadden recovered. And the Giants get the ball back. And they have a 3rd and 9. From the 14, they need essentially the 13 to convert. 13.5 play action. Deep drop. Hit is thrown at the feet of Colin Johnson. And Gillen will punt again. And it's another dud. Dies. And taking it to the 41 is Baskerville. Of course, there's that ability. And there's a 9-mile-an-hour wind that the Giants are against and the Cowboys are going with. 3rd and 10. Prescott. The floater. Lamb. It is broken up by Pinnock. And 4th down, they're going to go for it. They have to. No likelihood to keep their season alive. Blitz picked up. Prescott quick hitter. He's got Schultz, who's had a big day, down to the 20. Gain of 21 on 4th and 10. 1st down in the red zone. Under center and the give. Zeke Elliott. Elliott fights for 8. 2nd and 2. From the 12. 8 to play, fourth quarter. Delayed give. Elliott fights for the first. And it's first and goal. Halfway into this fourth quarter. Empty set for Prescott. Little throw. Pressure. End zone. Oh my goodness! What a grab! Touchdown, Dallas. Michael Gallup. And it's a 15-point game just like that. Unbelievable. With 7.5 to play in this fourth quarter, Michael Gallup makes it a 2-score game. And this kick by Lutz makes it 14 as it's up and good. And it's caps off a 7-play, 41-yard drive, including a 4th and 10, a conversion. Giants take over. They haven't done anything in this half with the backups. Give it to Corbin. And Deshaun Corbin up ahead for 12. 2nd and 5. From the 42. And a keeper for Tyrod Taylor. Has a lot of space. Blocked by Galladay. There he goes. Tyrod Taylor inside the 30 and all the way down to the 26. And there's the big play. 2nd and 7 at the 23. 2 tight ends set. And a keeper. Tyrod Taylor again. Blocked by Galladay. And he jukes him off. And all the way down to the 10. So it's first and goal. 4:11 to play, fourth quarter. Keeper, Taylor, Micah Parsons. Loss of 4. That doesn't count as a sack, but a tackle for loss. 2nd and 14. And a give to Deshaun Corbin. And Corbin gets a yard back. 3rd and 13. They play conservative. Take the 3-score lead. We'll see how aggressive they are. Taylor. The fade. Colin Johnson. Oh my goodness. He got it back. Touchdown Giants. Colin Johnson over Kelvin Joseph. And the Giants have broken 50. What a grab. And Gano makes it 56-35 with 2:52 on the clock. An 8-play, 74-yard, 4.5-minute drive in. That is the 4-minute offense you want. I mean, that's a textbook. Cowboys take over on 1st and 10. And down goes Prescott. That is Cam Brown. He's been in the league for 3 years. Finally picks up career sack number 1. And he beat Tyron Smith to get to it. 3rd and 8. Final play before the 2-minute warning, perhaps. Empty set. On the outside, it's caught, getting away is Lamb. Still going out of bounds, and they'll get another play. Prescott over 400 yards. On a 1st and 10. 2:02 to play. Down by 21. Prescott, quick hitter, caught by Shepard. That ball's out! Oh my goodness! Picked up by Darnay Holmes, and that will do it. Holmes will take it to the 33. Micah McFadden, who recovered the one earlier, his 2nd career forced fumble, and that's the ball game, folks. Giants may have just eliminated the Cowboys from the playoffs. We'll see how other games shake out, but the Cowboys fall to 8-8. The Giants up to 14-2, and they have nothing to play for. Nothing is going to make me feel better if we end up knocking out the Cowboys, and the Lions are now the 7th seed. Of course, the Lions have to win. If currently, I don't know how the tiebreaker works. They didn't play this year, but the Cowboys currently hold that tiebreaker. So if they're both 8-8, Cowboys still stay in that playoff spot. It has to be a win and in for them. But, I mean, we did all we could. No matter what happened, even if they did come back, I was not going to put the starters back in. This game means nothing for us. And having starters out there means injury risk, which I don't want, especially when we've been healthy all year, knock on wood. So I wasn't going to risk it. 56-35, the backups had a couple of scoring drives, which is good enough. I mean, we put up 14 points by the backups. That takes us down to 42. 14 points by the defense on 2 pick sixes by Thibodeau and Leon Boss, who is our spotlight defender on our side of the ball. It's 42. That takes us down to 28 points of offense against one of the best defenses in football. I'm not going to complain. One of those to Calvin Ridley. The other blanking is to... I don't remember. Oh, yeah, to Bellinger on our opening drive of the game. Jonathan Cummings, by the way, 12 for 12. He ends the year with 2 incompletions against the Cowboys total. Best defense in football. He's hit, what, it was 24 or something? So I'm guessing, so it's 36 of 38 in total against this team. 150 yards, 2 touchdowns, perfect passer rating, 83 rushing yards in the score. And Calvin Ridley, we didn't have any highlight players, so I just put Ridley. I was thinking about Thibodeau, but he only had 1 tackle and then the pick 6, so it wasn't really worth it. For the other side of the ball, Prescott had 411 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 picks. We got after him. Dalton Schultz, 160 yards, 2 touchdowns. That was a problem for us. But we also, backups were in. You got to keep in mind, 28 of the Cowboys' 35 points came with the backups in. And we also turned the ball over, and they had, 2 punts that end in our territory at the 41. So that ability, by the way, awful. And the wind at our back, it was impossible to punt. It was like I completely missed the power, and I didn't. So I don't know. Not really any standout players for the defense on the Cowboys. I put Gallimore in there, 7 tackles, 2 for a loss, and a sack. Could have done Kelvin Joseph, didn't really have any other stats, so it didn't matter. They outgained us, but didn't matter. Again, they had 5 turnovers, so you can't ask more when you're trying to knock out a team. You didn't really have to try. We didn't have to. It was 42-7 at half. I mean, goodness. If we kept the starters in, we might have had 80. We were on pace for 84, so, it could have gotten real ugly. As we do have 6 upgrades, Adoree Jackson up to an 86, Andrew Thomas up to an 86, Ojulari up to an 82, Cummings up to a 79, Aaron Robinson up to a 75, and finally Leon Boss up to a 74. And now on to games across the league. Let's start in Miami as the Eagles play the Dolphins. We'll start with Jalen Hurts. And the floater to Quez Watkins. It was for 19, and the Eagles now lead the Dolphins. It's 3-0 as they add a field goal. Well, the Dolphins get the ball in the second quarter, and a play action for Tua. He finds Mike Gesicki wide open, but it is, I believe, it's Josh Sweat. I'm sorry, not Taekwon. That forces the fumble. Eagles increase the lead. They add another field goal, 6-zip. Dolphins get the ball final 2 minutes of this first half, and Kareem Hunt makes a leaping grab, takes the screen pass for 12. And it's a halftime lead for the Eagles of 6-3 as the Dolphins add a field goal. We start the third quarter with a 3rd and 5, and Jalen Hurts on the run, and Hurts gets leveled. It's picked up by Hawkins, and the rookie takes it for a 20-yard score. It's Kyle Hawkins. Dolphins in front for the first time today. It's 10-6. Ensuing drive to give to Kenneth Gainwell, and Gainwell is in. 6-yard score. Eagles back in front, 13-10. Next drive for the Dolphins, and Tua on a 2nd and 10 finds Cedric Wilson, the former Cowboy, who turns the corner, uses his speed, 16 yards. This game is tied at 13. Well, good drive. They had a field goal. Next drive, 4th quarter time. Tua backpedaling finds Tyreek Hill, and Hill with an 18-yard score. Dolphins now in front, 20-13. They're back in the lead. Largest lead of the day for either side. 3rd and 6. Eagles take back over. Next drive. Hurts throws an interception to the former Jet Quincy Williams. Williams takes it to the 33. A 6-yard return. It's a 10-point lead now. The largest lead of the team today. 23-13. Next drive. 3rd and 8. Jalen Hurts gets away, and there he goes. Jalen Hurts, the leading rusher for the team, has the NFL record too, and he loses the ball. And Kyle Hawkins is a ball hawk. Akello Witherspoon, the former Niner, forces the fumble. Dolphins now in front, 26-13. They had the field goal. Next drive, now 3 to play, as Quincy Williams bats it down and scoops it off the ground. They review it and confirm the call. It is an interception. Dolphins out in front by 3 scores. 29-13. Next, that is still 16. One last hope for the Eagles. Next drive. Jalen Hurts. The prayer is broken up by Xavier Howard, Akello Witherspoon, and Javon Holland. Eagles win it 32-13. Now to the Jets and Commanders, who we take it first quarter. And Garrett Wilson kicks us off a 3-yard score. Jets in front 7-0. They'll stay that way to the third quarter. As first play for the Commanders of the third quarter is a deep shot to Curtis Samuel, who gets behind the defense. 61 yards. This game is tied at 7. And what a throw by Daniel Jones. We take it next drive, and Zach Wilson, he has a deep ball, and that's Garrett Wilson again, and he takes it 76 yards, and the Jets back in front. It's now 14-7 here in the third quarter. Unbelievable throw. Take it later on, third quarter. Next drive for the Commanders. Daniel Jones on a 3rd and 9. Finds Jahan Dotson, lowers the shoulder into Jets territory. 16-yard catch. And a field goal. Jets still lead 14-10. We take it all the way to the end of the fourth quarter. One last grasp for the Commanders on a 4th and 8. A prayer is broken up by Bryce Hall. Jets add a field goal. They win it 17-10. And now on to the rest of the scores on Thursday Night Football. The Panthers dismantle the Falcons 35-12. On the Sunday slate of games, the Jaguars blow out the Texans. The Rams beat the Browns. The Titans edge out the Patriots. The Packers blow out the Bears. The Ravens blow out the Steelers. The Saints blow out the Buccaneers. The Seahawks beat the Lions. The Bills blow out the Chargers. The Broncos blow out the Raiders. The Niners beat the Cardinals. And on Sunday night, the Bengals blow out the Colts. And on Monday night, the Chiefs blow out the Vikings 31-10. It's the week of the blowout, that is for sure. And now on the playoff picture in the AFC, a lot of it is pretty much decided. Bills now in the first seed spot. They've clinched the division with a win. They have the tiebreaker over the Raiders, so they would clinch the 1 seed. Raiders also 13-3. They've clinched their division. Bengals have not clinched the North, as you'll see the Ravens, who have also clinched the playoffs 10-6. It's I believe the Bengals have the tiebreaker, so they have to win, and they are the AFC North champion for I believe the 3rd straight year. I don't remember who was last year. Yeah, I don't remember at all. And I did that like 2 months ago. Whatever. Ravens need a win and a Cincy loss. Remember, these aren't divisional games week 18 because Madden's brain dead. So, whatever. Titans clinched the playoffs with the 4 seed, I believe, no matter what. Then the wild card Chiefs are in. And then the last spot, Steelers at 8-8 can also be the Jaguars, Browns, Patriots, Dolphins, and Broncos. I don't know the tiebreakers. I only know one tiebreaker. It's in the NFC, so sue me. I'm guessing all 4 of those. It's probably just between the Steelers and Jags, realistically. So, yeah. 4 teams eliminated: Giants, Colts, Chargers, and Texans, same as last week. In the NFC, we're the 1 seed at 14-2. The Packers clinched the division. They're 11-5. Saints are in the playoffs. It's one final week. Panthers are the only other team that have a shot at it. Rams have clinched the division at 9-6-1. And the Buccaneers and Cowboys can clinch next week. They both have to. It's both winning in, pretty much. And Bucs, by the way, have the tiebreaker over the Dallas Cowboys. They did win earlier in the year. Lions, Cardinals, and Vikings all in the hunt. Cardinals can make it if the Cowboys lose. Actually, I believe if both the Cowboys and the Lions lose, the Cardinals would be in. So I just figured out a second tiebreaker. I'm not going to update the graphic, but the Vikings are probably out. I don't know. Actually, no, they're not out because the Cardinals can still lose. So I'm just brain dead. But yeah, there's the playoff picture. Players of the week on offense in the AFC: Russell Wilson, 336 yards, 5 touchdowns in the win at Las Vegas. In the NFC, Matt Corral, 318 yards, 4 touchdowns in the win at Atlanta. Defense in the AFC: Tre'Davious White for the Bills, 11 tackles, 7 deflections, and 2 picks in the win at LA. And in the NFC, Alex Anzalone in the loss at Seattle, 9 tackles, 5 deflections, and 2 picks. For leaders, per passing, it's Tom Brady, 25 yards, 44 touchdowns, and Daniel Jones with the 31 interception, coming down to 3rd place. He has a chance to break 5,000. I might let him ride until he hits 100 passing yards, or I believe that's 88 he needs. I might let him hit 5,000. Special moment. For rushing, Derrick Henry takes the lead at 1843 yards. Again, Barkley didn't have to do much, but Barkley 24 touchdowns still leads, and Zeke 117 broken tackles. Receiving, Cooper Kupp 1925 yards, 25 touchdowns, 849 after the catch. And wrapping things up with defense, Cole Holcomb 178 yards, 27.5 sacks by Parsons, and 23 interceptions by Diggs. Week 18 NFL action, it's all on Sunday. We'll start us out with Chargers Chiefs, Titans Saints, Bills Bengals, Browns Ravens, Falcons Texans, Dolphins Jets, Vikings Lions, Commanders Cowboys, Eagles Cardinals, Bears Raiders, Seahawks Niners, Buccaneers Cowboys, Jaguars Steelers, Broncos Patriots. We play the Rams, and on Sunday night, the Colts play the Panthers. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you next time in the season finale as we face the Los Angeles Rams.